Hello, and welcome to my channel. And we're back. Happy New Year. Happy 2024. So this is my cross stitch conversion. It's a Heaven and Earth Designs pattern, and we're converting it to a diamond painting. It's as big as a wall, and yeah, it's a whopper. If you have no idea what I'm talking about but want to know, I'll put the link up in the corner there, and that's a whole playlist for things. They're all stuff and things about the story so far. But basically, I have been on a break. I'm going to get started straight away because I've had tendinitis. Okay, so that's where I've been for 6 months. Sorry if I'm repeating myself to all the people who have seen my other videos. Right, now I must concentrate for where I start, because this is where I can go wrong. Also, I've got a different setup today. Usually I'm on my easel and it's tilted and I have the painting going vertical. It's not. It's going across this way, which means I'm going up this way. But we're making it work because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and down, because I can't work with the easel with my elbow as it is. So basically, did I say the date? I can't even remember. I know I said Happy New Year. Welcome to my channel, where I've forgotten literally what I've said like 1 minute before. So it's Thursday, the 11th of January, 2024. And I've been doing this painting for 2.5 years. Is it 2.5? Yeah, I think it is 2.5 years. No, it can't be 1.5 years, because I took nearly a 1.5 year break from diamond painting. So, yeah, we're getting the crack on. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I'm going to tick these off before I confuse myself. I have Patternkeeper here, right at the side. So, the deal is, because I've had to take this break for 6 months, basically, it's tendinitis, but basically, the long and short of it is, it's tennis elbow, what they call, the informal name for it, which is hilarious, because I'm not a sporty person. I don't even watch tennis, but there you go. So, what do I want? 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. Yes. So, yeah, that was ironic, but it's not gone, but it is better, and we're hoping to keep it that way. And I'll be taking lots of breaks. Not that you'll notice, because I just stop the camera and come back. But yeah, I'll be taking lots of breaks today as we're going. But we're going for, as you can see, we're going to try for 6 squares. And what you might also have noticed, if you are a returnee and have been watching this project, is this painting does not look the same as what it did the last time you saw it, which, to be fair, was 6 months ago. So so maybe you don't, why would you remember something from six months ago? But I'm telling you now, it's different. So when I was coming back, I was itching to diamond paint, and yeah, that's all lining up. Itching to diamond paint for months, because when I took my break, that was different, because I wanted to stop diamond painting. But yeah, I didn't want to stop, which makes it worse. And psychologically, I'm one of these people who, within reason, if somebody says don't do something, it just makes me want to do it. Just like my rebel brain. So yeah, I've been desperate to diamond paint. Sorry, in the beginning there's lots of counting. 2, 3, 4. I always do that. I count and then I forget to. I've not got a drill, so I've got to count again. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And so I was like, right, that's it. I want to do it. I want to do it. I'm so desperate. So. And if you I keep saying if you remember. Obviously, I don't expect you to remember. It was so long ago. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I had this ridiculous, because I'd just had a big diamond painting break. I'd started this painting before I went on my break, and so there was entries into an app called Stitch Pal, which you kind of record your progress in, and it has this calculator feature that basically works out, like, by your current speed when you're finished painting. And I already had something like here. Where is it? Here. And I already had some ridiculous number, like 2020 or 2120 or something bonkers like that. And then I was back and I took another break. So yeah, that didn't go well. It was when so I worked on this over Christmas, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Off camera. I don't plan to do it off camera like this much, but in my review of 2023, God, I can't speak today, 2023, and also my plans for 2024, I mentioned that January we're blitzing this because, yeah, I do want to finish it in my lifetime, please. So the deal is, I worked on it over Christmas, and we got it down to, I think I've got it down to finishing in the year 2109. So, you know, it's gone down, but it's not gone crazy down. I didn't do that much. I will put a picture up here. This is what it was before the break, when you would have last seen it. And then here, I'll put a picture of what it is now. So you can see I've done a bit down just a bit down the left-hand side, which is down here, which was mostly blues and 939s and 823s and 310s. So it wasn't, you know, overly exciting. You didn't much there. And then up here, there was a gap because I'd forgotten to buy the drills. When I bought all the rest of the paintings, well, not all of them, but when I bought the first round of drills for this painting, I left out a colour, and I could have just worked around them, you know, or just replaced it. If it's full of confetti, I could have just placed, but I didn't because I'm stubborn. But I got those drills in the. I need to stop completely talking and stroking my canvas, and start laying drills. So yeah, when I bought the drills for my Jasmine Beckett Griffith, which is all kitted up now, ready to go in February, then I got that drill that was missing. So I filled in, I think it was about 5 squares in here, I think it was. Or maybe here. I think it might have been here and I just carried it on. I don't know, no. Yeah, maybe I did. Maybe I carried it on down this bit. Because obviously I'm not looking at the pictures at the moment, so. Anyway, the result is, I don't know, maybe, right, what do I want? 3799, 3799. So the result is that I think I'd laid, I don't know, maybe 3,000 drills over the holiday, which I'm really pleased about. And that means I am down to the year, finishing in the year 2109. So we're getting there. We're getting close to being back in the next century. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the goal for January, I'm just finishing up my square drill painting that I'm doing. I'm doing that Diamond Art Studio one, which is a lovely landscape. I don't really do landscapes very often, but I did this one. It was very pretty. So I'm working on that painting, and I'm working on this painting for January, and that's it. I'm not working on anything else. We're going for a blitz, but it does mean that I've been doing some work on this picture off camera, and I will continue to do so for the rest of January. Going forward in February, I won't be going all out on it, so I might occasionally do some off camera. But mostly I'll be back to normal and we'll be doing it all on camera together. We'll see. But yeah, January, well, where are we? 1, 2, 3. January, the goal is to get it so that at least there's hopefully a chance I'll finish it in my lifetime. You know, basically, it's just to get us back on track. As you know, may not know, this project has always been a sort of back burner. 1, 2, 3. It was never meant to be a main focus project. My idea was that every now and again I will do something on it in the background. You know, now once a week, twice a week, then maybe nothing for a couple of weeks. It was always a side project. until I start getting near the end, I'm like a horse. When I start turning for home, that's when I'll pick up the pace. But I thought, you know, in the next century as a finish date, that's pushing it even by my standards. So I thought I better do some. And we are. We're whipping through. Okay, that's that one. So how are you all? I won't ask if anybody remembers me, because I remember after my big long break, and I was like, does anybody remember me? And loads of people did. So if you can remember me after more than a year, 8:33. If you can remember me from more than a year, I think that was like 13 or 14 months break, then you can certainly remember me after 6 months, hopefully. Just because you can remember me because I'm so disaster prone. That is a trash gel. Let me my little. I suppose I should. I'm not very organised, and I'm so out of practice of doing YouTube. Oh, come back. Get in there. So I will leave links to everything that I use, where I got the canvas from, where I got the little, because I use these little pill pot type ones because it's such a confetti heavy painting. And these are my Admiral Zest trays. So this is like their regular tray, and it is a regular tray. I think this is one they keep in stock, this colour they keep in stock the whole time. And that's my little trashy pot, which is like its little twin. So I'll leave links to everything in the description. Right, let's count again. Okay, that's the 1, 2, 3. That is the one thing about doing cross stitch conversions. There's a lot of counting, and there's a lot of counting out loud. And you're sitting there saying, "I've heard that. 1, 2, 3. Oh," and that. There's frequently oh. Right, tick those off. That's it. But yeah, so how are we all? I used the royal we. How are we all? I hope you are keeping well. I hope you have had a good Christmas and New Year and all of the things. And I had a nice Christmas. It was very pleasant. I was diamond painting. Things were good. Right. I just need to. Yeah, the row there. Yeah. Okay. So I was just happy to be diamond painting. I did that just before the Christmas break. I started that. Maybe the week before. Well, no, at the end of the week before. Because Christmas was like, what was it? Christmas Day was on a Monday, wasn't it, this year? So I think I maybe tried something around the Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Around the Thursday, and I thought, we'll see. We'll give it a day or two just to see if arm goes angry with me, because that's the thing. Like you get. That's probably why it's taken so long. I'm not the most patient of people, and I'm like, oh, it's starting to feel better. Yeah, no, that feels better. And then I do something, not really thinking about it, and then the next day, my arm reminds me, it is not better. I'm angry. So I thought I'd do a bit of diamond painting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's wrong. That should be 1 over. Yeah. Phew. I thought, does that mean that all of them are wrong? But it's not. It's only that one wrong. Panic over. And can't remember what I was saying. In my blind panic, I can't remember what I was starting to say. I'm sure it wasn't important. I know I was talking about I was starting to diamond paint just before, and to find out if my arm acted up. I think that's what I was saying. But anyway, it didn't. So I was like, Christmas Day, I think it was. I was like, yeah. And you do a Christmas Day. It's one of these things. It's like it's supposed to be, a nice holiday and stuff. But it's one of the busiest days because you wake up. Obviously, you do a few presents. We don't do much in the way of presents because it makes me sound so old. But you get to an age where you don't want a lot of presents, mainly because you have disposable income. So if you want a present, if there's something you really, really, really want, you just buy it because you're a grown. That's the benefit of being a grown up, isn't it? A grown up, it's just like it's no longer that big thing where okay, 1, 2, 3. It's no longer that big thing where you want that item. It's like, oh, I've got to wait 6 months for Christmas or my birthday. Don't have to. Well, if you're lucky, obviously. God, it makes me sound so privileged. I do have to watch my pennies, but you know, in general, if there's something I really, really, really want, I don't always have to wait for a special occasion to justify the purchase, I guess is what I mean. So we only had some stocking fillers, and fortunately, I got given quite a lot of money this year. I guess perhaps that's the other thing, though. People don't know what to buy you. And so I was lucky. I got given, a couple of people gave me some Christmas money. Thank you very much. I'll buy some diamond paintings. So I did. So by now, you'll have seen at least the Diamond Art Club. Tick. Bought a Diamond Art Club. My first ever. And it's a really pretty one. I'm so excited. But I can't do it yet because I'm committed. I'm committed to doing this painting and finishing my other one in January. So the Diamond Art Club is on the timetable for February. Okay, let's do. Oh, lovely confetti. 3787. So yeah, while I didn't get that much prezzies sort of thing for Christmas, they came afterwards, which I actually quite like because one, you can make use of the sales. It's just like, which means I can get more for my money. Don't buy me a present. Give me the money. Give me the hard cash, and I'll buy twice as much as you could have given me if you just bought a present. It's like, yeah, that's another thing that comes with age. You start getting practical. I keep forgetting to switch it over. Right. 3787. Just make sure I didn't accidentally change my colour there. So yeah, so I've got a Diamond Art Club. 1, 2. I've got the Dragon's Door. I've got an unboxing for it. Should you be interested, I'll be doing a kitting up for that as well very soon. Yeah, a kitting up for that, and also I've got a Dream of Designs, which I don't know if I've got the unboxing for that up yet. I have filmed it because let me tell you, as soon as that delivery driver came, I'm like, right, get the camera out. I'm not one of these people that's gonna that is never gonna be a box that's sitting in my cupboard for a couple of months. Oh, I forgot I had it. No. Like, as soon as that door shut behind the delivery man, I'm like, get out. I want to unbox it. But to unbox it, I have to film it. I don't have to. I've done something wrong. Let's just fix it from here. So 1, I'm a row out, 2, and I think I've got to take out, right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, have I done that one? Right, so that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, don't panic. My brain is freezing. It's stuck like a rabbit in the headlights. I'm just looking at it thinking, what have I done? Right. Put the tweezers down and count. 1, 2, 3. So this row is right. 1, 2, 3. This row is right. 1, 2, 3. What have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, okay. I do know what I've done. So it's just this one. Oh, I scratched my drill, so that's not going back in. Nobody will see it in 417,000 drills. No one will see it, but I will know it was there. So it was meant to be here. So again, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gap. Now that's what's confusing me. Because that is meant to be 2 gaps, yes. Oh, that's what it is. Do you know, I was still looking at it and thinking that's not right. It's because I cannot count. So there were 2 rows of 3. Watch me scratch another drill. See, that's what comes with the. Oh, I don't know where he went. That's what comes with filming. Like, you talk and you kind of lose your train of thought. So, because you either lose your train of thought, which I do all the time, or you get distracted from what you're counting. So basically, I thought that row was this row of 5. This is 2 rows of 3. I'm so confused. I'm looking at it, like, I don't understand. I don't understand. These bits look right and that bit looked wrong. Now I know why. What was I talking about? No idea. Dreamer Designs, maybe. Because I was very excited about that. So so the Diamond Art Club I bought in the D stash, in the UK D stash. So that was nice. And because like and it hadn't they'd been trying to sell it for a while. For some reason nobody wanted it. It's quite an old painting. Did I say it's the Dragon's Door, which is that big orange dragon underneath a dragon door knocker. Check out the unboxing if you're really interested. But because it hadn't sold, it dropped in price, and so I got a bit of a bargain. I mean, it wasn't cheap, but it was probably, you know, like when you buy from these expensive premium ones, a lot of them are like buy one gets second half price. So basically I got that discounted version, that discounted deal, but I only had to buy 1 canvas to get the discount, if that makes sense. So I got that price, which is fine by me because I wanted to test them out. Right, yes, we're doing this bit right at least. And then Dreamer Designs, I did do their buy one get one half price because that was their Christmas offer. I'm like, do you know what? Let's just YOLO. YOLO. You only live once. I'm like, let's just do it. This year for me, we didn't really do resolutions, but I'm like, I declared it the year of getting stuff done. Like, no, what have I done? Okay, this is really not going well. 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have done something. This doesn't work out right. That is right. 1, 2, 3. So that is right, and that is right. That was meant to be there. Okay. You can tell I've not done this kind of video for a while. I'm so out of practice with the multitasking. When I've been doing this on my own, it's been great. No offence, but it's all your fault that I make these mistakes. Because I don't get distracted, and I can count, apparently. Right, so that's there, so that goes... No. That is right, that is right, that is right. I've got to put one there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, I could have just looked at that and seen that they were both sitting next to that instead. Yeah, when I've been working on this by myself, I've been whizzing through it for less time, just because I'm not having to brain two things at once. Clearly, I cannot multitask. It's why whenever I diamond paint, I don't watch TV or anything. The closest I do is I watch YouTube videos of people kitting up and stuff. You know, where you can kind of listen, but you don't really listen. It's like having a radio on. I do call it my YouTube radio. It's just like that sort of comforting background noise. Anyway, what was I talking about? Dreamy Designs. So I've got that, and I've got a square and a round from them. I was a bit wary of getting two squares. That is not what I wanted to do. I was a bit wary of getting two squares because I've heard mixed feelings about their square drills. So I was like, do you know what? Let's get a square and a round, and then we can find out for ourselves. Though admittedly, they say it's their new canvas, but it's still quite an old canvas, so I don't know. So I'm keeping an open mind on it anyway. As long as it's not a horror show, then I think I'll be fine. But I plan to do the round as well, because rounds are a lot easier. So the square plan. Yes, that all adds up. Square plan for January. No, the square plan. Let me just... I can't even speak. The square plan. When I say square plan, I mean obviously my plan for drills. I will be doing this canvas on and off again through February. Like, it won't be like my main focus like it is now. And I've done that one, and we will do this one. Yeah. So this will go again back to background kind of diamond painting, and I will be doing my, as a main project, 1, 2, 3, 1 should be there, yes. I'll be doing the Diamond Art Club, because that's a square. And then I'm going to also, alongside that, for when I don't feel like doing the square, I will do a round, which I'll do the Dreamer Designs one. I don't have many rounds. I don't do rounds that often. But even I can do rounds quite quickly. So I envisage, you know, I'm going to finish the round one a lot quicker than I will the square. Well, number of hours worked, who knows. I might have, I've really wanted this Diamond Art Club painting for a long time, so and it's a dragon. I'm doing the dragon race here. I've got a bit of a thing about dragons. I didn't realise I had until I look at my stash and I was just like, dragon. I just want dragons. Anyway, I accidentally took something off there I didn't mean to do, so let me fill that in. And yeah, I'm pretty sure there was something else I was planning to do in February. And I think I even mentioned it earlier in the... What was I talking about? I can't remember. I'm fairly sure there was another painting, another project I said I was going to work on. Oh, the Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I want to... that won't be like a major focus. I just want to get it started. Basically, we want to, what do they call it? Cutting earth? No, breaking earth, or you know, when they're building a building or something like that. Breaking ground. I just want to get past that sort of, you know, the milestone of starting it, because that was the thing. I've got the kitting up videos for that Jasmine Beckett Griffith cross stitch conversion. Or at least there's 3 of them. I think there was 3. But I still hadn't finished. So that was the other thing. I finished that just before Christmas. I was so sick of the drills. And I was like, and you know, that's the same. It's not as bad as diamond paint, but it's the same thing. You're picking up and you're using scissors over and over and over on little packets. So I was just like, I didn't do any of that. killed me. I was serious withdrawal, diamond painting withdrawal. Wasn't allowed to do anything. So yeah, I'll get started on that one. So there is going to be 3 new projects I plan to start, but no, it's not going to all like miraculously start on the 1st of February. You know, it'll be a staggered release. Staggered release of starts. But there will be kitting ups of Dragon Race and also the round drill canvas that I'm doing, which I won't spoil which one it is. I don't know if I've done, if I have done it, the unboxing, I'll put it up there. But I don't think I will have, because I want to get this one up, this video up quite quickly. Relatively speaking, by my terms, I don't do anything quickly, obviously. Generally speaking. So the plan in particular, though, with this one, as I say, it's Thursday. I'd hope to get to it by Tuesday. Right, are we done with that one? We're done with that one. I'd hope to get to this painting by Tuesday this week. But I work in the travel industry, and January is a very, very busy month. So I was not able to get here. Is that meant to be yellow? I'll have to check that. I think it is. We'll see. I don't know what. Well, we'll see how it all comes together. Let me just check the drill number. Oh, I can check it on the video. Don't worry. If they're all wrong, it's just they stand out quite a lot. All right, let's do 370. And then I think after I've done this colour, I will take a small break just to rest my arm. For you, it will be instant. Though what I might do is I might come back, do a quick time lapse. You know how I do my time lapses. They're not real time lapses. 1, 2, 3. In the true sense that, you know, it's a 20-second time lapse. It's not one of these 10-minute things where you're just watching a hand move and there's some music. Not that they're bad videos, but you know, that's not what you're here for. You're here for a chat. But I do that every time. I always forget to change to the pen tool so I can tick them off. But yeah, so the plan in particular with this video, that was what I was saying, is I'm going to do these 6 squares today. So you're with me for that. And then I'm hoping, I'd hope to do, that was what I was saying, I'd hope to do Tuesday and Thursday, which is kind of what I used to do before, to work on the painting. But I think what I'm going to do, because it's Thursday, rather than wait till Tuesday, because we're going for this, remember, if I get the chance to work on this over the weekend, hopefully I will, then I will. And then when I come back on Tuesday, you'll see like the progress. I don't know, maybe I'll try and do another six squares or something, and then I'll kind of finish off the session on Tuesday. And then it's not taking great big leaps forward in progress. What am I doing? I'm doing this funny mustard one. So I did 1, 2, 3. So that goes up there. So it'd be like 2 days of filming, but 3 days of working on the painting. And then hopefully we'll have a nice big leap forward again. And I'm hoping this will be the session, this particular three sessions. I'm gonna put it in my Stitch Pal, but I'm not gonna look at the calculator. And I'm hoping for a nice surprise that, yeah, we're finishing this century. Yes, please. What am I doing? Right, here. What have I done there? What? No. Oh, no, that is right. That is right. It's that one. Tick all those off. And we're going to get... the reason I got confused is like Patternkeeper does it as green, and like these are kind of mustardy yellow, like, and it fills them in because it fills them in like the correct colour. that is going to be on the painting. And I could not see the wood for the trees, if you'll pardon the pun, since we are painting a tree. Okay, so as these are also light green and not that far off that, I'm guessing that is right after all. Right, no, these two here and 1, 2 here. But yeah, so that was Christmas. Christmas Day was obviously busy cooking and stuff. But after that, a lot of the break, I did manage to get in a decent bit of diamond painting. That was really good. I was so happy. So I got the diamond painting in. I bought in all the sales. Did anybody else take advantage of the sales? Doesn't just have to be diamond painting ones. Did you take advantage of normal sales? I didn't go. I hate shopping. I really hate shopping. My other half, I always joke he's got the wrong chromosome. Because he loves shopping. Window shopping. Oh, it's so boring. He'll go out every week. Just for a wander. He's like, I looked in the shops. I didn't buy anything. Oh, God. Just so boring. I can do Amazon and stuff. I'll browse that for ages. But like just walking around aimlessly, looking in windows, not my thing. Not my thing. Right, so let's get these. So yeah, I did buy a few other things, regular things in the sales. We've been trying to, well, I say we, it's me, and I tell my other half this is what we're doing. But I'm like, this is the year of getting stuff done. And part of that stuff is to have a big tidy up. Like, because hang on, 1, 2, 1, 2. Is it this one? 1. Does it add up? Yes. 2 gaps, yes. Because that's the other thing. Like, when you get of an age, I don't like that drill. I don't know. Something about it. I feel like there's probably I'll put it back in the tray and look at it later. I won't look at it later. Next time I'll pull it out, it'll probably be fine. But it felt like there was like one of those invisible tabs. That's the thing about resin. Like they have tabs, but sometimes they have little lips and they're see-through. Literally see-through. You can't see them. Something is not going right there. What's all these drills? So that's... Oh, God. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. So all of it... Did I do wrong with all of them? No, I think I've got that bit right. Everything is... All these ones here, they're all meant to be in that square. God damn it. Oh, well, let's get going. Let's get started. Right. Oh, I didn't even look where I took it from. So 1, 2, 3, 4 from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the bottom. I knew that would happen. I'd actually considered, and I should have done, you'd think I'd know my lesson by now. I considered only doing 4 squares, so I didn't have so much to think about. And then I would turn off the rotation on my tablet, and then I would put it up this way, like vertical, and then the 4 squares would be like these 4 squares, and then it'd be as I'm looking straight on. That makes no sense. As it is, like this is it, but I'm working on it this way, so I keep forgetting. I'm back. Right. What am I doing? So that one goes up there. Oh no, that one I actually got right. Okay, so I've got those. Oh my God. Right, so I've got those right. And that one's right. And that one's right. And that one's right. And then, right, okay, so I actually, so that's, so that one's right. And I took out, so some of those are right and some of those are wrong. And I've merged the two. What an idiot. Right. Do you know what? Let's just take them all off. Instead of thinking about it. Take all these off and we'll put them on again. No, I won't use that. I'll just put them here. See you drill. He went off, God knows where. Now I'm going to have to look up what the number is, because I'm not retrieving that one off. I heard it hit the window. Such was its velocity. Anyway. I don't tend to press down too hard. Right, so but these ones are wrong. So I did those three, and then I did those three again, I think. Oh, I made a right hash of it. Right, so let's get that right. 1, 2, 3. Those are definitely right. Okay. Now, I'm going to do one there. So yeah, the year of getting stuff done, and that means I probably won't have enough drills anyway if I merge the two. So I've been buying storage, because that was what I was saying. Like, that's the other thing about when you get to a certain age. Like, you've been collecting stuff for a lifetime. And sooner or later you start to run out of space. So it's like, I got to start, we got to have a proper clear out, a purge of like, do we still really like this or not? Or have we outgrown it? Because that's the thing, your tastes change as well. And then you stick something in the cupboard because it's too good to throw away or give away and you really like it. And then you just keep it. And then suddenly you've not touched that cupboard in a year, 2 years. It's like, well, you're clearly not using it. Right, so I need to find out which number this was. So this was 833. So yeah, we're doing this. So I bought some new storage because having a purge isn't going to solve all the problems. So we're purging and organising at once. Come back. That's the plan. But as is the case with everything, right, okay, that's the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gap 1. Okay, so that got that wrong. 1, 2 there. See, that's the thing. I always do this because I want to, you know, when the drills are down, I want this paper to go back up to it and not leave bare canvas. But it does sometimes hide the line from me, and that addles me as well. Right, so that's 1. Seriously, I'm just doing it. Well, that's 1. Okay. Well, maybe I should just stop for the day. You know, like sometimes you just got to be in the zone for doing things. And clearly today is not a zone day. So that's 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one goes there. I'll just do it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then space. Then drill. Space, space. And then that one goes there. And then them two are there. That one's all right. All right. So I just need 1 for up there. Yeah, and today, clearly, I'm not in the right mindset. But we'll keep going, because that was... I've made a lot of mistakes. When I say, I'm not even exaggerating. when I say that when I was doing this off camera, that I hardly made any mistakes, and I did loads of drills, I hardly made any mistakes. And I'm making up for all of them now. Every single one. Right, let's tick off some of these before I mess that up as well. So that's that one and those two. Tick. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, 8. Right, okay. We're all right. This bit is right. We're back on track. But yeah, so it's in that. Well, I'd say it's in that stage, but we've only just started because obviously I didn't want to do it over the holiday. I'm on holiday. I'm diamond painting. I'm doing stuff, but I did do a little bit. But the main thing is now that we're all sort of back to work and doing things like that, that's where I'm starting to think about it. But I just want to do it at weekends because the other theory I had, because this is not the first time we've tried to tidy up, but it'll happen, and we won't. Well, we start well, and then what's wrong with Patternkeeper? I don't want to frog it. It's the right. I've done it. Okay, that's what I need is Patternkeeper throwing a hissy fit on me now. Okay, it's not highlighting up all the colours when I tick them off. It's saying as if I haven't done them. That goes there. Right, I'm going to do one more colour. I know I said I was going to go, but I'm on a roll with my comments, my conversation. We'll just do that little colour, 7:30. But yeah, because I didn't want to do it over the holiday, and because I have this theory that when we tried to do them before, I have this big tidy up, we start well, that's what I was saying, we start well, but then we run out of fizzle. So we get like a cupboard done and then that's it, when in reality every cupboard needs to be done. So what I'm doing, I'm setting us homework. It's ridiculous, but I feel it's a big psychological battle. So, and I think it worked quite well, because I said, right, last weekend I was like, right, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to do that little corner there, just because there was a bunch of crap there, pardon my French, and took them off. And I was like, that's it. That's all we're going to do. We're going to sort out that. We're going to throw away them, because we knew there was stuff that was like, you know, you've always got like magazines and stuff that somehow never gets thrown away, and all sorts of silly like boxes. It's like, oh, I'll keep the box just in case I need to send it back. I never send it back. And 1, 2, 3, and yet we never seem to throw away the box. So it was one of those sorts of stash areas of stuff. Just hold on to that in case we need it, and then of course you never do, but you never go back and clear it out. So we did that, and when we got to the end of doing that little area, we were just like, right, what next? That was my other half. It's like, right, well, we could do this, and I was like, no, stop, don't. We're done. We've done our homework. And so like this weekend, we're like, right, what we're going to do next? So I think it's working. So, hopefully, but we got to do that for the whole flat, because I only live in a flat. If I lived in a house, I might not care so much because I have a lot more space, but I do not have space. Anyway, I am going to take a wee rest now, and I'll be back and do some time lapse, and then I'll be back for more chat. See you in a sec. Alright, I'm back. I wasn't planning to be back quite so quickly, but I found another mistake that I've made with all these greens. So I think what I'm going to do is, clearly my brain is not in the right place for this kind of thinking. And I think also, judging by the fact that I was kind of having to, I think what a lot of the problem is because I've got my 6 squares going horizontal on my tablet and I'm going the 6 upwards. So my brain is having to convert like 4 across into 4 up. You know what I mean? And I think it's just like, it's a bit of the old sort of patting your head by rubbing your tummy type thing. I'm having to think one way and convert. And I think that's causing my poor head some problems. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish this colour. And then I'm going to go away. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to mess about with it because I'm clearly not in the right frame of mind. And then we'll add that to the to-do list over the weekend or something. Fix my mistakes with this green. And we'll just, and then next time I know, we'll just aim for 4 squares at a time. And then I'll just rotate the pad and it's not a problem. Because that's what I did before and I had no issues. But I got clever and I thought I'll do 6 squares at a time. And obviously I'm having to work a certain way. No, I'm having to work a certain way to accommodate the camera as well. And my mistake is thinking I could carry on doing things the way I did when I wasn't. But I can't. Just long and short, I can't. So it's all right. It's okay. So I'm going to stop there, but I will be back next week with all this. This will be fixed. This mess will be fixed and filled in, and possibly a bit more. If I have more time over the weekend, I'll do something. And then next week, I'll be back. I'll be back, and we will do 4 squares, and we will brain, and it'll be fine. So yeah, see you in a little bit. I'm back. Okay, first things first. It is Tuesday, the 16th of January, 2024. Where's my tweezers? Let's get cracking straight away. So I fixed the mess, and I'm in a much better frame of mind. Come on, get up. I'm in a much better frame of mind than I was the other day, because I was getting a little bit cranky with myself because I was making stupid mistakes. But that's all in the past. Where did that little bit of paper go? Whatever. And so these were the 6 squares that I was doing on Thursday. So this is where all these drills and those drills were the ones I kind of messed up. Fixed those and obviously completed those 6 squares. And then over the weekend as well, I did 2 squares up here and 4 squares here. So basically, instead of doing the 6s that I was planning, I've turned them all into 4s. 4, 4, 4. And finally this one, 4. So let me just quickly mark up where my squares are to make them a little bit easier to spot. Oh, I don't need help with the edge. I can see where the paper is. Right, I will put that there because sometimes I forget, you know, when you start placing drills, you can't see where you started. So let's get cracking straight away. Now my little trash pot. So basically what I've done, I've just accepted that my brain can't cope with turning things around. So I've turned off the rotational thing, you know, when you on my tablet. So this hexagon thing here is this drill here in the corner. So we've got it's sideways, as you can see, the symbols are sideways, but that doesn't matter because they just light up green for me. The beauty of Patternkeeper. So that's what we're going to do. And we are not going to get confused much. We will still get things wrong, but at least we won't get confused. So let's start with this 30, 31. Where did I go? There. But yeah, I was getting a little bit cranky with myself. Usually when I put my painting away, I don't sit there stroking it, but I do usually stand off at a distance and you know, just see how it's coming along. And I'm like, but like by the time I was done with this, I was like, nope, away with you, back in your box. So yeah, I couldn't be. Oh, I've got a bit of paper on there. I think I meant to clean my tweezers. I noticed there was getting a bit of glue on there, so it was getting sticky. But yeah, I don't want to be cranky with this painting. I like this painting too much. And I hope as well I've got the camera positioned a little bit better. Because I noticed when I was checking, you know, I just check to see that it's all filmed okay before I start moving on to the next. Really? A siren? Do you know what? I swear that is the first siren that's gone past all day. It's lunchtime, and within three minutes of turning on the camera, one goes past. They know. How do they know? And now I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I love this painting, and I don't want to get cranky with it. Besides, it's a hobby. Nobody wants to get cranky with their hobbies. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Hopefully the camera is in a better position, but it's still quite close. I noticed when I was checking it had filmed that I'm a bit... I do my heavy breathing because I like my head is right here. I put it right in front of me on purpose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that I don't hit, so I don't stick my head in screen. And so I do it so that I'm going to headbutt the camera instead of putting my head in front of it. And then I don't. There's obviously some subconscious part of me that says don't headbutt the camera. But I have two things. I either heavy breathe because I'm so close, or sometimes I just forget to breathe. It's like, especially when I'm cranky or I'm feeling rushed. And I'm just like, I think as well, because I haven't been filming so much recently, I had that break. And so I just go into this complete stream of consciousness and my words are all going together. And then it's like, breathe. And even when I pause, it's like I forget. And then my body says, you need to breathe now. So I'm like, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'm feeling a lot better now about this painting. Now that we're back on track. I hardly made any mistakes in here. Hardly any. Most of the mistakes that I dealt with were fixing those ones. So there you go. Oh, come on. I quite like working flat on the table with this. But it just means it's really difficult to get into the middle of the canvas. Maybe as a compromise that I'll try and do more middling of the canvas when I'm off camera. And save like the easy access places. Right, we have a tab, get rid of that. I don't know, that's a tomorrow problem though. But yeah, so I was quite pleased. It meant that 600, 800, I did 1,200 drills from Thursday and over the weekend. And then obviously we're doing this one. Sorry, I've got an itch. This one, it means I've done 1,600 drills in less than a week because obviously it's Tuesday. Which is good going. As long as I don't make any more mistakes. 1, 2. No, don't tick that one off. 1, 2, there. Now I can tick that one off. And let's do this one while I'm at it. This is out in the wilds. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Bam. It is super cold at the moment in the UK. Well, I say the UK from everybody's comments on YouTube that I've been reading. 3, 4, 5. Not reading, watching. Because now that I'm back painting, I watch more YouTube again. Because I have people's videos on in the background while I'm painting. And a lot of people have been commenting about how they've got this really cold weather front coming through. There's probably a tab on this somewhere. Oh no. I do think maybe, I don't know, I've had more pinion drills than I usually have. I think maybe the tips of these tweezers might be getting a little bit curved. And I just can't tell yet. Because I've been better with the pinion drills since I came back. Until I get on camera, apparently. Anyway, yes. So I know a lot of you have got it really cold. it's -1 at the moment, so, which for London is really cold because, you know, being a city, we tend to hold on to our heat a lot, but not right now. So I've got my hot water bottle. 1, 2, 3. Because, as you know, I film by the window. So it's kind of chilly by the glass. Chillier in this part of the room. I've also got my toasty on. Hopefully I won't get any fluff in my diamond painting. We're only doing a small section. Hopefully not. Take those off. But yes, I hope you are all keeping warm and safe if you've got snow and ice and things, because obviously that's a bit of a menace where you are if you have to drive. Black ice especially, nasty stuff. I always worry about my other half because he has to get up for work like stupid o'clock. So he's driving in the wee hours. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. And he's on the roads and I'm like, just to get to work. 1, 2, 3. And like they're main roads and it's London, but you know, even London gets quiet roads. Some of the routes are quiet overnight. That can allow the ice to build up. But what can you do? Fortunately, we don't get it that bad that often. And we've got no snow. It did snow the other day. That was fun. It didn't lay. It was too warm to lay, but it was fun to see some snow. Right, that's that one done. So what I'm going to do, briefly, very, very, very briefly, I'm going to time lapse the next couple of colours just to get me started off, because this is the bit where, this is the danger zone. When I'm starting, if I mess up here, as indicated there, when you mess up at the start, just everything else that goes behind follows. So I'm just going to quickly time lapse to get more of my base down, and then I'll be back for the proper chat. It's going to be 10 seconds for you. Alright, I'm back. That turns out it was a really good idea to do some time lapse there, because I'd not long been going and I had a package delivered from, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes, from, I picked up some storage in the AliExpress sale. So I guess I know what I'm filming, filming after this. It's actually similar storage to what I have already. I do have this style of storage, but it's from a different seller. So I will. Oh, I've ticked one off by accident. No, I haven't ticked one off by accident. I did that on purpose. This is what I want. But I will do it because obviously a different seller. It was super cheap as well. So I don't know if that was just because of the sale or they're just a rough seller. But it was with choice because the AliExpress sale was only last week. But this one was with their sort of choice offer, which is where I think it's like 5 days guaranteed or something like that. Really fast shipping. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. And 3799. 3799. Where are you? 3799. Here. So I thought, why not? Sometimes when you see a deal, you got to go for the deal. And obviously, I missed all the 11.11 they have for their one. For AliExpress is a bit like their Black Friday sale, and of course they did have a Black Friday sale. I missed all those good sales because I wasn't doing anything. And I wasn't going to buy anything while I think I bought one diamond painting while I was not diamond painting. Only because it was a small one. And it's a popular one from Diamond Art Studios. Oops, I forgot to change it to the tick, so I just... Right, there we go. So I've got that for my stash because I had these grand ideas. that when I look at it, I always feel it's a Christmas theme. It's not. It doesn't. I don't think it has to be anyway. But it's of a robin, if you're familiar with any Diamond Art Studio ones. Beautiful little painting. But alas, I did not start painting again before Christmas. Now, which one did I just do? That one. But, yeah, so I got my storage. It was delivered by Ivory, who used to be Hermes. Usually they're, you know, they have really quite a bad reputation. Or it's like, or at least not great. I know somebody the other day who, just before Christmas, they was waiting on their delivery from Ivory. And they kept saying it was coming and coming and coming and coming. And then suddenly they started saying it was delivered. So the person was like, well, I've not got it. What have you done with it? And eventually, when they chased it down, they, that's wrong. That's not meant to be there. I got a bit carried away with my chocolate browns. I'll just stick that there. When they tracked it down, they got, because it was delivered, but there was no picture on the website. Anyway, eventually, when they found the website, they put it in the bin. And guess what? It was too late. So, you know, they lost their item. And it was a shame because it was some limited edition thing that was sold out. So, yeah, no chance of getting that again. And then, of course, they have to fight with them because they're saying, well, we delivered it. Should have checked your bit. It's like, what? Anyway, I digress. My Ivory driver is actually really good. I've never had any problem with him. Same guy every time, which is probably why. Because, you know, they actually, when it's one person that's like forever there, they kind of care a bit more. No, that's the wrong place. See, as soon as I start talking, I'll start doing it wrong. There. Oh, though I could have left it there because that's the next space. Oh. And he's really good. Apart from one thing, you'd check the they sent out the email saying that they had it and they was going to be delivering it. And then they would say, then it never updates. It never updates at the last stage when they say, and it's out for delivery. Oh, he fell in space. I thought that pinged off, but he didn't. So, if I look at the website now, the tracking thing, it'll be like, out for delivery, and it'd be like 1 minute before it's delivered. It's just like, oh. So I had a feeling it was going to turn up today because they said they'd received the package yesterday. Right, let's pay attention. 1, 2, 3, this one. So I did have a feeling it was going to come today. But I didn't know till they knocked on the door. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So I was going to say, you know, when I'm still thinking, obviously, when I do time lapse, I'm the brain still thinking. So I was thinking that it's been quite nice because I've been back and watching more videos again. Like I say, so if you see me pop up as a subscriber, I found a bunch of new channels. It's amazing how fast it all changes in 6 months. That I find a bunch of new people. And so you might have seen me subscribe. If you are new, don't be shy. Feel free to drop a link in the comments. I mean, YouTube usually registers it, puts it in my spam box, but as long as I check my filter now and then, I'll find you and pass you. But I'd love to find new channels. I always do. And you may have seen me, some people might have seen me resubscribe because occasionally I have a tidy up. If I've not been watching or it's not so much if I've not been watching something. It's just as if there's some videos of a certain type, YouTube will just spam it on my feed because I'm subscribed. And it's like, I don't want to watch it. And you can do the not interested thing. And sometimes you do that and then it just picks another one of the same stuff. So it actually hurts you. If you have subscribers and they never watch your videos, or they go through a phase of not watching your videos. Let me just put that in the trash. if you don't watch videos of channels you're subscribed to, it actually hurts the channel. Because YouTube looks at it and says, well, if your subscribers don't even want to, 3371, if your subscribers don't even want to watch what you're putting out, why are we going to suggest it to others? That's how the algorithm works. Tries your subscribers first, and if they don't do it, then it doesn't push your video. Which is why, you know, you should never go for sub. Unless you're actually going to watch a channel's videos when it's pushed out, then just unsub. And I just resub again when I'm ready. When I've got more time, or if I'm doing a different project. Like sometimes if I'm doing working on this, say I'm working on this a lot, so obviously I have cross stitches on my mind. I want to watch more cross stitch conversion videos rather than, you know, Temu hauls. Or Temu, or however you say it. I don't watch Temu hauls. I don't buy from Temu. I resist that bandwagon a lot more. No, did I do that one? No, I've done that one. I just didn't tick it off. So, yeah, so sometimes I unsub because it's like, I remember you all. If I like your channel, then I will come find you again when I'm ready. Don't panic. I'm still here. But I'm the worst networker as well. Or I'm just lazy. I mean, I can't answer my own comments. As long-time subscribers will know, I'm really bad with my comments. I read them all. I definitely read them all. Know that I love you all deeply with all of my diamond painting heart. But I'm terrible at, like, I can't. It's really hard. I don't know why. I don't know if it's some sort of anxiety, like communication anxiety. Like, I'm all right with doing videos. Incidentally, I'm not all right. I can't do things like FaceTime, and I hate the telephone. Yet I can do YouTube, no problem. So I don't know if it's like all part of that sort of communication anxiety. It's just like, oh, I've got to say something. I don't know what to say. Or it could just be I'm really lazy. I think it's probably the latter. But anyway, laziness aside, if I can't answer my own comments very well, I'm even worse watching people's videos. Occasionally I will make a comment. But for the most part, I'm lurking. I was in a live chat yesterday of Cindy's from Diamond Painting Fanatics. And I just lurked. And I could have come out because they was all swapping links to channels, you know, to share the love type thing. And I found 3 new channels that way. But I didn't speak. So nobody found my channel. But I don't care about that sort of thing. Like, if I get subscribers, I get subscribers. But fortunately, when I took my first, like, my big break, because I had a colouring channel as well, and like, you become a bit of a slave to the back end watching your statistics. I mean, statistics are fun, and it is obviously nice when you see a new subscriber, or a video picks up, like, just randomly gets pushed by YouTube, and you're like, it's no different from all the rest of them that you've posted, really. But suddenly YouTube likes one, and like, it's good. It does the what do they call them? Dopamine. It's like a dopamine rush or whatever. But at the same time, like, it's like a drug. So it was great. When I took my big break, like, I left all that behind. I do look at my stats page, but I'm not a slave to it now, and it's so nice. Right, let me take them off before I go any further. And so yeah, I don't, you know, I'll get subscribers if I wanted to get subscribers, I would network. And I do want to get subscribers, obviously, because it's nice to make friends, but it's not my driving force. I also know, having been monetised in the past on my colouring channel, like, once you hit it, like, you're not winning the lottery. It's like, It's pennies. It's pennies. I mean, they do add up eventually. Did I just do that wrong? 1, 2, 3. One of these is wrong. So is it this one that's wrong? No. So is it this one that's wrong? Hang on. So this is a 1, 2, 3. These are here. That's a space. That's a space. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 2 lots of 1, 2, 3. That's one. I've got 4 there, but there's 2 lots of 4, and I've ticked one off. And I'm just being an idiot. Anyway, so yeah, I don't like what if things happen, they happen, but I'm not going to chase them, if you know what I mean. But yeah, anyway, I don't know how I got off on that side tangent. I was just talking about all the channels, new channels I found. So yeah, do pop me a link if you're new and I've not found you. Don't be offended if I don't subscribe. Like I say, it actually hurts if I subscribe to your channel and you didn't watch, and I didn't watch the videos, or I like watched one or something and then never went back, and that actually does you more harm than good. Trust me on this, I know these things. Also, subscribe to the channel. Oh, so funny. I just thought of that. Don't have to subscribe. I'd appreciate a like though, if you've not done that bit. Do like my video if you're still here, which is, we're quite a long way in, so you might not be. Say hi, give me an emoji or something if you're still here. Hi. And I will heart you back. Say something that I don't have to reply to. I can just heart you back or emoji back. I might actually do it then. Right. Okay, what have we got? 5, 8, 1. Where are you? 5, 8, 1. Up here. And just a reminder, I think I did say this in part 1, but but I will reiterate it. Even though I'm working on this painting at the moment. We just get rid of that. What? This tumble dryer sheet really wants to come out. When I kitted up this, there was so much static. I just got tumble dryer sheets in all of the pots. What was I saying? What was I about to say? So this is my square. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, just to reassure, while I am working on this painting off camera at the moment, tick. This is pretty much just for January. I do plan to do most of this now. Well, come February. Oh, I've lost my spot again. Where are we? Down here. Yeah. That most of it will be done on camera again. I'm really only doing this to get back on track, because I am way off track. Yes, that goes there. Right. Tick that. So rest assured, if you enjoy doing, I know some people, treat this bit like it's a WIP and chat, obviously. I call it a vlog, really. It's these bits are just WIP and chats. Unless I get some new drills. I ordered some new drills. As soon as I said it, I'm like, oh yeah. That was in the sale last week. They're special drills. I mean, I've got a lot of ABs for this. Right, stop talking for a second. Find 3787. 3787. I bought a bunch of ABs for this, but I found some. Well, I'm assuming I've never actually seen the real deal, so I'm assuming these are the same. But I think I found some fairy dust. They call them glitter drills. So I found some fake fairy dust drills. Oh, come on! Remember to change to the right tool. Okay, tick them off. So I've got some metallic drills and some fairy dust drills and something else that I can't remember. But oh, I think I ordered some crystals. That's right, because I don't have any crystals. Well, not in square. So I thought, you know what? It was all part of they all charge shipping, but if you got them, it was all from the same seller. So if you've got a bunch of them, Like it still went up each time, if you know what I mean, but it didn't go up. It didn't just double and triple. So I figured, you know what, I might as well just buy each variety because they was quite cheap. So you know, it's just like suck up the postage. And so they're on the way as well. And what else? There was something else. I can't remember. I think it might have been some. Oh no, it's just the ABs and the metallics. I think came from 2 different sellers. That's why I'm trying to think of what happened. So yeah, they're on their way. They're not coming choice, so they're not flying quite as quickly as this storage did. But that'd be good because now that I've made some progress on getting there. I don't like you. Let's put that one in. Now that we're making some progress, like proper progress on the tree, I was looking at it, and I think over here, where it's just off this outside edge of the tree, I think there's some like little baby dragons, and I think this is where the trunk is going to start of the tree. So down here, like kind of over just where my my tablet is with the Patternkeeper on, that's where the big dragon is. So we're getting close. We are getting close. So I thought, do you know what? When I started out, I was still relatively new diamond painter as well, because I don't do fear. I was just like, oh, I've been diamond painting for 5 minutes. Yep, let's just jump straight in. I've ticked off something that I've not filled in because they shouldn't be there. It's the same colour, so I know I've just ticked them off. I've got excited with my swooping fingers. Oh no, or have I not? No, this is this colour. Oh my god. I just forgot I'd placed them. I've already done that bit. Oh my god. Right, okay. So yeah, so I didn't really know that much about different drills, and crystals would never have occurred to me. That's there, that's there. Yeah. I've missed out these two though. That is a ticking off. See, that's the thing. That like subconsciously, part of my brain goes, That those shapes don't look right, and sometimes I just figure out for the wrong reasons. So these are right. But yeah. So of course I've been diamond painting 5 minutes. So obviously I chose a cross stitch conversion and a supersized maxed colour one at that. But I know what I like, and I like max colours. So these, yeah, I didn't even tick them off. I think what happened, I don't know, I must have got sidetracked. Perhaps that's when the person knocked at the door. That would make sense. And it threw me off. So let's go back and do them now. So that was, come on, that was 3799, huh? Or maybe not. 3799. Didn't we just do that? I think we might have just done that. I've got no excuse. So those go there. I've got no excuse apart from the fact I was talking, and I'm very easily distracted. So those are those 3, which I've not even ticked off. So I'm going to tick those up. I don't think I've remembered a single time to switch to pen before I try and tick them off. Right, so I didn't do those ones. All of this white down here is, though that's not one as well. The trouble is with Patternkeeper, you can just like swipe over, and I swipe over all at once, and sometimes I get a bit carried away. But I don't mind when I'm left with spaces. It's when there's something in the space that shouldn't be that really throws me for a loop. Right, so we've got to do, so that's that's there, and 1, 2, so here. Trouble is, it's harder to count when your box is full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that should be here. Okay, yeah. So they're both those as well. And then that, yeah, I've just ticked off the whole bottom section without filling it, without placing any of the drills. And what we here. And then we've got 1, 2. Actually, that was the whole square. So I stopped at this square. And didn't do the last square. Okay, so they're all right. So I just need to find that one that I've ticked off by accident. And this space. And that one. Okay. Oop. Oopla. Okay, if you can hear a noise, the gardeners are here, so they're like trimming the hedge back, I think. Or oh, it's the lawnmower. No, it's the lawn. I can't tell the difference between the lawnmower and the strimmer. They both equally make a row. Right, 3799. So we've done that one. And so we may as well do, what have we got the least of? Actually, is this, I've got one of those. 3, 3, 4, 6. I literally only have one of those. But I learned my lesson to not fish them out the pub. Out the pub. Oh, I love the pub. Yeah, if I try and do it with tweezers, like, they just sink. I learned my lesson. Just put them in the tray. It takes 2 seconds. So this is up here. In with these greens. Go on. But yes, I hope I've been enjoying all of the you know, the plans, watching the WIPs and seeing the WIPs from last year and all the plans for this year. I've been enjoying all those videos, and it's been great for finding new channels. 939. Got these right under my window as well. Okay, so we've only got 3 of these. There's a trash drill. Get rid of that one, I can see it. So we've got, what have we got? Let me find. So this is a square, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. That's there. Right, so it's this one. I changed the tool before trying to tick it. Yay! Because when you don't change the tool, all it does is it just deselects everything instead. Right, so over this one and one there. So that's those 3 done. Yeah, so all those review of the years and stuff. It's the first time I've done it this year, because I'm not usually on YouTube at this time. Right, so I already can tell that I've got a drill that I've left out, but we're just going to do this, which is 938. I like 938, it's nice. This is the best brown. I saw a little shell drill in here, you know, one of those curved ones. I don't know where it went, just as I was shaking threw it in. Hopefully I can find it. Oh well, it'll turn up. So we'll do this, and oh, or not. Right, let's do those 2. Turn it to the pen again. Right, that was where those. There's one of them. That's what you get for being clever. I was trying to do 2 drills at once. That's not. That's one I've dropped. I've done that a couple of times today. I don't know why. I'm a bit reckless with my shaking the drills back into the tubs. But yeah, it's been the first time I've done all the sort of year in review stuff. I don't do that many diamond paintings, so I don't usually have anything to show anyway. But it's quite fun. I found quite a lot of new channels because of it. But yeah, I've been quite talkative though. Clearly I've had a lot stored up. Right, I'm going to do those 2 because I had 2 in my Look at me multi-placing. That's it, that's my limit. I do 2s sometimes. If everything's lined up and it looks straightforward and I don't think I'm going to mess it up, then sometimes I will do 2 at a time. But not there, because that's having trouble. Whoops. I don't press very hard on this because it's double-sided. And I don't, if I make a mistake, I don't want to have to wrestle with it. Like I was saying, it's really cold at the moment, and I think that affects the glue as well, doesn't it? Honestly, I'm amazed these canvases have done as well as they have, because they've just been hanging up for like the 2.5 years. This is their second winter they've been through. So at least they're getting used this time. Last winter I never touched them. And it's next to an outside wall, so it does get quite cold there. But it's so far so good. Though I don't buy from this seller anymore. I bought my Jasmine back at Griffith 60 by 60 canvas from them, which was, you know, poured glue, which is nice, but it was thin. It was thin. I've noticed a couple, well, I haven't noticed because I've not bought them, but I've heard a couple of people comment that some of the AliExpress sellers have changed, you know, changed the material to something a bit thinner. And I'm guessing that's just a cost, you know, saving money. It's just like at home where everything's gone up and you only get that packet of something that you used to get 750 grams in, or, you know, something like that. You now only get 700 grams in, you know, things like that. So they charge you the same price, but they just skimp out a little bit on what you're buying, and I suspect it's probably just down to that. Some sellers are trying to, you know, not put up the price, so to keep price cheap, they go for the cheaper option. But whatever. Right, so there's those done. Remember the last colour here? I'm sure I was going somewhere with that, but I can't remember what. But yeah, yeah, so this canvas is doing really well. Quite pleased with its robustness. But I won't be buying them again. Oops. I haven't made, I'll probably, because this is such a big project, at the end I will probably seal it. Just because it would be such a nightmare to try and figure out, like the drill's popped off and you can't find the drill, so you don't know what it is, and it's just like, you can't look at the pattern for it again because look at the size of it. Good luck figuring out which drill it is for, like, in the middle of it. So yeah, I'll probably seal it to save myself some aggro, but that's a future problem. Future problem. I don't even know how I'm going to stick them together yet. I have some ideas, and I think what I'm going to do. See, I didn't even get around to showing all my new patterns that I bought over Christmas. That's for next time. Oop. Remind myself, I will show all the new patterns that I bought over Christmas in the sales. So this is something else. So I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to tick that off so that I know where to look on the pattern for these gaps. It's going to be my markers. 938. So that means that one. Oops. Oh no, come back. I was pressing a bit too hard and flipped it out again. So that's that one. So that means this one underneath. Yeah. And also I went on holiday. I went on a cruise. 3371. 3371. So we'll do that one. And it was a very nice cruise. It was a 12-night cruise. Oh, I needed one. Oh, come on, pen. Right, so we'll put that in there. But that's all for next time. But I do have Artemisa by Ennis Guerra in a cross stitch pattern, which I'm super excited about. So I think that'll be my next project, the one after Jasmine. That's the thing, because things take so long to set up. Right, this one was 779. Where'd that go? 779, 779. because these projects take so long for me anyway. I know other people. I dream of the day where I'll be able to do a project from my stored drills, my old drills, my stash. But we're not close to that yet because I'm too slow at diamond painting. I only get dribbles of drills at a time. But one day, that's a dream. So, because it takes me so long to set up, because, you know, you get canvases, but I've also got to order all the drills and all this sort of stuff. But Artemis is going to be my next project, and I thought what I'll do is I'll buy that, because that's a really tall, long, thin one. So I think what I'll do is I'll buy that in like 3 canvases or something, or maybe 2 or 3. And I'll practice then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I thought so. So that's 1, 2. We're 1, 2 in the top square. And I'll practice how I'm going to stick them together as a prep for this. Because if it all goes wrong, it's much better. I mean, it's still quite a big canvas, but at least it's still like 1/5 of the size of this one. If it's going to go wrong, better it goes wrong on that. Right, so let's get this last drills done. Because of this stupid lawnmower. Right, 1, 2. Where did so 1, 2. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So it was these 2 I didn't do, which was 3, 7, 8, 7. These in, a couple of greens. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a picture, as I always do at the end of my videos, so you can see the progress. And also let's look at the stitch pal and see if well, I know I'm in the correct century now for finishing. I know that. But we'll see how far. But that is that at least. So there we go, we're in the tree. Let's have a quick look at Stitch Pal. Oh no, let's tick those 3 off that I put there. Okay, I also took the direction lock off again, so hopefully you can see and not see too much reflection of the camera and stuff. But we've done 400 drills today. We've done 14,800 in total, and it's 3.55%. We're getting there. And just so you can zoom out. And that's the tree in the pattern. Look. It's still such a tiny piece, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Well, we're 3.55% there. Okay, let's do Stitch Pal. I'll get rid of those. A sneak peek there of some of the other patterns I've got. They're all in there. I don't really need to stash all my patterns in there, because obviously I keep copies. But I put them in the room so that I remember I've got them. And yeah, let's get in a list. Right, so let's do this. Right, so 1 hour 20. Right, okay. So I did 400 stitches, which is 0.1% of the total of the pattern. Only 402,200 stitches to go. Easy. Right, let's get this in, and let's look at the calculator. I'm on an average of 15 stitches a day, but I'm in the year 2097. Yay! We're in the correct century. That's okay. Well, this is good. This was the goal for this week, just to get in the right century. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, stick around. I'll show the photo now. Thanks for watching. I'll be back sort of next week or the week after. It depends how good I am at editing. We'll see. And thanks for watching. Bye for now. Bye.